Well, hello, I'm Chris Johnson, the Director of Membership Development here at NC Tech, and I'm joined this morning by my colleague, Jessica Lopez, who's our Manager of Membership Services. We want to thank you for taking the opportunity to get to know more about NC Tech, and whether you are employed by one of our current members or you're interested in learning more about joining NC Tech, this presentation will provide a general overview of the association, our network of members, our portfolio of events and activities, as well as resources available to our members. NC Tech celebrates its 31st anniversary this year, and we've grown to nearly 700 member companies, organizations, and institutions that include startups, mid-sized businesses, and large enterprise companies from across the state. Now, importantly, membership is by corporation or organization. It's not individual membership structure. And that way, any or all employees of an organization have access to membership benefits. And you'll find tech CEOs, CIOs, CISOs, CTOs, as well as sales and marketing, human resources, operations, and more, who are all part of NC Tech's vibrant membership. Now, approximately half of our members are technology companies, but we also have professional services firms such as law firms, accounting firms, consulting and staffing and recruiting firms. And we also have a member type for nonprofits, educational institutions, and government entities. And we have a growing membership of tech-enabled companies where you'll find companies like Coca-Cola, MetLife, the Charlotte Hornets, Reed's Jewelers, and more. So truly, there's a place for every organization within the NC Tech membership. Now, our mission is to foster growth and champion innovation in our North Carolina's tech sector while providing a voice for the tech community. And our vision is that North Carolina is a global leader where tech professionals, companies, and organizations can thrive. We have 4 pillars listed here under which all of our offerings fall. First, with sector promotion. We commission and release timely research on the tech sector and tech trends, including monthly IT job trends and an annual report of how North Carolina is doing in technology. We also offer options to bring visibility to our members by highlighting their expertise, innovations, and interesting stories. Next, in professional networks, this is an important role for NC Tech to bring people together for business connections and information sharing on business and tech. Our calendar is full of in-person and virtual gatherings throughout the year for peer interaction, information sharing, relationship building, and networking. And our members help drive programming and content by their participation as attendees and speakers, exhibitors, or sponsors based on their interest. For government affairs, we are the go-to organization for policymakers on issues affecting the tech sector. And we provide opportunities for our members to connect with officials at the state and federal levels to ensure the interests of the tech sector are well represented. Importantly, NC Tech represents issues on a nonpartisan basis. And one example is our government vendor network, where we bring senior IT leaders from state government to share their priorities and initiatives with our members that do business or would like to do business with the state. Rounding it out with talent development and attraction, NC Tech offers resources to assist members in the ongoing search for talent and a focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion in the tech ecosystem. Several of our events have a focus on talent and workforce-related issues, and we support talent attraction and growth through our industry-specific data and offering a job board that allows free job postings for members. So now let's learn more about ways in which to get involved with NC Tech events, our programs, the networks, and our resources. Our signature events make up our annual lineup of the largest events we offer each year. Our annual statewide kickoff event each year is Outlook for Tech in Charlotte, and the content for Outlook for Tech is forward-thinking with forecasts, insights, and trends, and a lot of great content on what we can expect in the year to come. The 2024 Outlook for Tech event is coming up soon on February 2nd, and we hope to see you there. State of Technology Exponential is NC Tech's flagship and largest annual tech content-oriented conference. It is in the late spring at the Durham Convention Center, and this event often features keynote speakers, breakout panel sessions, and a startup showcase. Now, each summer, our Golf Classic and Leadership Summit are 2 separate events, but are held back-to-back at the Pinehurst Resort. The Golf Classic provides participants with a fun day on the green with regional leaders, and participation in the Golf Classic is by sponsorship. And those interested may even secure a special CIO foursome sponsorship to golf with the technology leader. Now, the Leadership Summit in Pinehurst is a member favorite and presented by both our Board of Directors and Board of Advisors. This summit includes structured discussions and informal networking at the Pinehurst Resort and is kept small to provide an intimate setting for relationship building with some of our state's top tech executives. The summit begins after the Golf Classic and then concludes the next day. And our final event of the year is always the NC Tech Awards Gala. This event is held at the Raleigh Convention Center in early December with over 700 business, technology, and public leaders to recognize incredible companies and individuals in our tech sector. It's always a great and fantastic evening celebrating technology across the state. Each year, we gather member input, do research, and implement new initiatives to continually innovate our offerings and bring greater value to our membership and impact the state. Back in 2020, we launched what is now our annual Diversity and Inclusion in Tech Summit, which is an in-person event each spring where we explore diversity, equity, and inclusion through a lens to see what is possible when organizations harness the power of a diverse workforce. And our D&I Summit is on March 21st in Durham this year, and we certainly hope you'll join us for that event as well. Our annual Summit for Women in Tech is a popular in-person, women-only destination event in New Bern in September, and we receive positive feedback from this summit each and every year. Topics, speakers, and key insights address how to advocate for change both now and for the next generation of women leaders. Now, Get to Know NC Tech is offered monthly for those who want to get an introduction to the association and learn more about NC Tech's events, networks, resources, and benefits to ensure you can maximize your membership. We are always willing to host a session for individual companies looking to build out greater employee engagement, and we've done many on-site presentation at member companies for audiences of all sizes, or we can do it virtually if you prefer. Now, in 2024, we are launching a new initiative, NC Tech Savvy. And this monthly webinar is for new and long-term members interested in leveraging resources and plugging into our dynamic member community. You can learn how to navigate our member info hub and engage with NC Tech Connect, our virtual community. And we will showcase online resources such as our marketing toolkit and our refreshed member directory. So tune in to become savvy on how to make the most of your membership. And importantly, our first webinar is coming up next week on Wednesday, the 17th. So be sure to register if you're a member. Members interested in delivering their own content programming can sponsor and host a virtual workshop on a topic that's relevant to the broader membership or to a more targeted audience within our membership. Now, this allows members to share valuable and expert content in a briefing or a workshop or panel format. NC Tech manages the logistics and markets your program to help drive the attendance. So it's a great way to get your expertise in front of our membership. Now, from time to time, we host social gatherings and often invite general public and other attendees. As an example, our occasional brews and bites are held at local restaurants, breweries, or event venues. And these networking events are free to both members and non-members and a great opportunity to meet other tech companies and employees in our area. 2024 is shaping up to be another great year of events, programs, and networking opportunities we offer. Now, to learn more, you can register now for our 2024 preview webinars next week on January 16th, with 2 convenient times scheduled to join in. These webinars are for members and non-members alike, and on the morning of January 24th, current and new members can register for our next member drop-in here at NC Tech in our office to learn more and to network with your peer members. And we encourage you to continue to watch for even more events on the events calendar page of our website. With respect to executive networks, member employees can get involved in our networks to make business connections and mindshare with peers. Networks meet in a discuss a variety of topics and are targeted at various audiences throughout the year. Formats can include keynote and/or interactive panel discussions and networking around various topics such as tech trends, interest groups, and C-suite insights. NC Tech convenes CIOs or IT executive leaders and CISOs or IT security leaders, as well as CTO leaders with enterprise responsibility for exclusive networking activities and virtual roundtables, allowing for information exchange and best practice sessions. The Tech CEO Network is a forum exclusively for CEOs and founders of North Carolina headquartered tech companies. Now, NC Tech convenes tech CEOs for special webinars, receptions, dialogue, and to hear from outside speakers such as the New York Stock Exchange, investors, and executives of later stage companies. And this year, we'll have a focus on tech startups as well and how they can engage with CEOs to learn more and grow their individual businesses. Executive Network roundtable sessions are quarterly meetings hosted virtually. Session topics are selected and moderated by participating executives. And we also host networking receptions in select locations and exclusive dinners across the state for these networks. NC Tech's annual C-suite auction provides members a chance to win a one-on-one meeting with an executive. Now, only NC Tech members can participate in the auction, but importantly, proceeds support not only our programming, but it also includes proceeds going to our education foundation, which administers a scholarship for women pursuing a degree and career in tech or engineering at a higher education institution in North Carolina. And we have even more key networks. I mentioned the Government Vendor Network, and it focuses on how technology is procured and deployed in state government. Senior state officials and policymakers discuss challenges they face and how technology might provide solutions in efficiency and cost reduction. And we also offer members several government relations resources. Of note, our first Government Vendor Network session is coming up soon on January 22nd. And our featured speaker will be the state CIO, Jim Weaver, joined by the department COO, Tori Jessup, and the Deputy Secretary of Broadband and Digital Equity, Nate Denny. Please note that these GVN gatherings are members only, but they are free for employees of our member companies. Our Women in Tech Network offers networking and programs to explore how we can support women in tech and how to ignite a passion in young women who are interested in STEM fields through our programming and scholarships. Now, as an example, we recently launched Lean In Circles in partnership with leanin.org for women to lead and join small, ongoing virtual groups to encourage, support, and provide leadership development. Next up is our ambassadors. They're volunteers who grow our network by providing referrals and introductions, assisting new members with the benefits of membership, and even more. If you have a passion for what our association does, and you know that you can be a leader that helps enrich the experience for others, please reach out and let us know if you'd like to become an ambassador. And rounding out is our board of advisors, which consists of leaders from within our membership who are committed to strengthening NC Tech while building their own professional networks and receiving advisor benefits. Advisors provide insight and advice during the year, and in return, they gain added visibility and recognition in a variety of ways, and receive discounts on some of our larger events. We also feature advisor-only activities in different cities multiple times over the year. Now, participation is limited to 1 seat per member organization and is available for a flat annual fee in addition to your regular membership dues. And we'd love to hear from you if you're ready to join our board of advisors. NC Tech Connect is our member-only virtual community. Every employee of a member organization can create a profile to network with peers, share content, collaborate, and socialize, including posting pictures, polls, discussions, and events. This community allows our members to connect around commonalities, both exclusively within executive peer groups and NC Tech leadership, and general special interests such as cybersecurity, women in tech, talent, and several more. For talent, our tech job board is really easy to use, is highly targeted, an online tool for connecting companies looking for talent, technology professionals looking for career advancement, and many other functions. Members can post jobs for free and have access to hundreds of job seekers' resumes. And the postings are featured on social media channels and in the NC Tech communications. Focus on Talent is a series of webinars that feature members sharing resources and leading discussions on various talent-related topics, including apprenticeship, employer branding, burnout, employee support groups, and diversity, equity, and inclusion, just to name a few. And Meet the Employer is a unique way to highlight your organization as a tech hirer and connect with candidates. Member-hosted webinars highlight their organization, culture, and benefits, introduce recruiters and tech leaders, and highlight current or upcoming job opportunities. With respect to research, NC Tech releases an annual State of Technology Industry Report that includes a number of rankings and facts, analyses, state-by-state comparisons, and insights into North Carolina's tech industry. The key findings from the report are released at the Outlet for Tech event each year, and you can find the current report in its entirety on ncstir.com. We also compile and distribute a monthly presentation of IT job trends and a new dashboard featuring IT job postings and trends by month for the past year and 5-year history. The data also features top 10 lists for skills, jobs, employers, and regions, as well as wage information for top tech positions. Now, as you familiarize yourself with membership, there are many resources available. Our marketing toolkit provides ways to display and promote membership affiliation, engage employees, and build awareness and company visibility. Members can increase their company's engagement with NC Tech, as well as utilize these tools to share member news, events, accolades, and be highlighted in our communications, social media, and blog. Our member-to-member resources are members-only, exclusive, tangible benefits that provide money-saving solutions on products and services businesses need most. Now, through member-to-member, NC Tech is pleased to offer discounts on items such as publication subscriptions, podcast hosting, computers, HR solutions, and several more. And we continue to grow this portfolio of offerings. Members can connect through NC Tech social media and online platforms to make business connections and share information without the barriers of geography or time. So you can connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Finally, the member directory is enhanced this year, and member companies and organizations can receive a profile page in the online member directory, which can include logos, corporate information, contacts, links, pictures, video, and even more. So our online directory of our members is a great way to showcase your company and access the NC Tech network through an online searchable directory. Finally, a reminder for those members out there, register for NC Tech Savvy, our monthly webinar next week to learn more. So I'd like to conclude by thanking you for joining us and encouraging you, if you'd like to discuss membership in greater detail, or if you need help accessing the Member Info Hub or NC Tech virtual community, to please reach out to us at membership@nctech.org, and we'd be glad to help. We really appreciate your interest this morning. If you have any questions and would like to stay on and chat them into the Q&A function on Zoom, we'd be happy to try to address those for you, or we can follow up after this session. We hope you have a good day and a great weekend. Thanks for joining.